So I'm just vlogging. I just want to talk with you all this evening. I feel like it's been quite a bit since I've last talked to you. Oh, I'm gonna set the camera down. I'm gonna look for some water. Hold on. Okay, I got my water. I totally forgot my hydro jug at the house. So I just have my water. I hope you guys are having a very good week. Hey friends, it's Sarah Yacht and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I just want to say thank you for coming to my video. Tonight I'm basically just going to be talking to you all, so there's no point. I'm not giving anything else but my thoughts. So before I shut down my email, recently I shut down my email, and before I did that there were tons of questions. Not a ton, I'm just kidding, but there was like 4 or 5 questions, 5 to be exact, and I wanted to answer that right now. So question number 1, I was asked, how do you homeschool with as many kids as you have? And quite simply, I don't really have like an answer to just, it's not magic, but my answer is this. We do a lot of group studying and independent study. So as far as like history, science, and other units go, we do it as a family. We sit around the table, we have family units, and that's really, really good. I love being able to learn like that. I feel like they also teach each other in a way, and it's an amazing aspect of our homeschool. And then also we do a lot of independent work. So while I'm helping my 2nd grader and my K, while I'm helping both of them, which don't worry, I do give them the attention they need and I help them where they do, so it's pretty good. I have my 5th grader just doing his independent study work, and then I have my preschooler tracing, I don't know if that's the right word because it's for her handwriting, so we're building on that. But during the time I'm helping them, my 5th grader is doing his, I'm sorry, my skin is really dry. He's doing his independent study work. Now you're gonna say, what about those areas where he needs your help? That's where I help him. So I have him do what he can, and then by then these 2 are done. Then I jump over and give him my undivided attention because he is in 5th grade. He is learning and growing, and I need to challenge him in ways that he's more equipped. So I do understand that aspect, and it is a lot of responsibility and it is important. So I don't want to, water that down. I want to preface that I am mindful and I do help my littles as much as I can. So hold on, let me just make sure everything's good because we're at the park, my eyes are everywhere, but let me just make sure. Okay, so I hope that answers that question. Second of all, I've had people kind of just asking, why do you take your littles out with you so much? And I really don't know how to answer that question, but because I'm a mom and because they're my children, and obviously we don't have family down here in the valley, on the off chance that we do have family here, yeah, we do. My husband and I kind of go out and make it like our time together, but honestly we're a family and we do what we do as a family, so I don't feel like there's an explanation for that. And then third, sorry, I was told, like, you're so nice, how are you so patient? I'm not patient and I'm not so nice. I know I seem nice, and I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, I'm not a nice person, and he's like, you are. He's like, you're so kind and you're so respectful. And I'm like, babe, when I grew up, I was naive. Like, I hugged everyone. You can ask anyone who knows me from when I was little. I was that church girl, just welcoming people, like, oh, come in, and oh, don't judge, and all of that. I'll pray for you, pray with you, I'm here with you. And even though I'm kind of still like that, I feel like I've not necessarily matured, but I've actually had to kind of grow and mold in different ways. And of course that comes with marriage and being a mom and just being a woman in general. But a lot of it has stemmed from having my YouTube channel. So the question, how are you so patient? I'm not exactly like that patient. There are days where I'm just feeling my cup is overfilled, and not from my children, but from that critique, because there's critique in everything. I can't go to a grocery store without being said like, oh, you have too many kids, you don't need any more. And I'm like, who asked for your unsolicited advice? But I don't say that. I'm just like, have a great day, and I bite it back. And sometimes I feel like I need to stand up for myself. So for example, sorry, I'm just making sure everyone's here. Okay. For example, there was a lady who said to me, oh, you're so young, how are you ever gonna finish high school with that many children? And mind you, I don't look like I'm in high school. I was like, I'm not in high school. To that, I had to respond as politely as I could, but also I don't owe her any explanation. But it's unfortunate that people don't have a filter, and that's one thing I teach my children. Like, people don't have filters, and as much as I teach them to be mindful and try to be mindful of exactly how we carry ourselves, how we speak, how we react, how our face and body communicates, we cannot necessarily expect that of others, and we can't make others do it. So it's quite, it's crazy. I had one lady even come up to me and say, do all of your children have the same father? And I was like, oh my goodness. To which I didn't know how to reply. I was caught off guard. I was pretty shocked. I was like, did this lady really ask me that? I mean, even if my children had different fathers, which they don't, they have the same father. But even if they did, that is not appropriate at all to say that to some stranger, or even think that it's okay to say that. And I was like, what is this coming to? I had literally 1 week where it was all over, oh my gosh, over and over and over, like a snowball was just piling up, and things were said, and I was like, wow. I was like, oh my gosh. I bit my tongue. I had to be more patient. But yeah, so they're playing Pokemon, sorry. With everything I'm going through lately with my lupus and my cancer, I was like, I really don't have time for all of the negativity. I don't have time for that. I don't want to put my energy towards it. So it's like, I'm just gonna take the email away. I did have some sweet people tell me, please don't stop your please don't shut your email down because you're letting them win. And I'm like, well, that is true. That's not necessarily a fight I want to do right now. Like, I'm picking my battles, and that's one that I'm just like, okay, it's fine. I do recommend that people sorry, I felt something weird, like my neck, it got so hot, like when it feels like your vessel popped. I don't know, I'm weird, I'm tired. But okay, so I do encourage people that if they want to reach me, go ahead and private message me. I don't know if that's the word you say, or DM. That kind of sounds weird, but go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram, because that's the only social media that I'm like really active on. So go ahead and reach oh my gosh, go ahead and send me a message on there. Oh my gosh. If you want to take it off, you can. But no, leave it on. It looks awesome. Okay. Omi is wearing her costume. So we are going through a lot. I am sharing it with you. I do want you to know that you are not alone through everything and anything that you're going through. If maybe you're also facing, I don't know, backlash or negativity, I just want you to know that you're not alone. It's definitely a journey. It's definitely something that also builds your character. So maybe look at that in the long run. And not everyone's a Christian, so I can't say like have grace, give God's grace. But one thing I can tell you is hurt people, and people who are frustrated, they don't grow. They don't. And boundaries are super healthy, and they are helpful. So try to just think of doing your best. Like, you can't do much more than that. You can't change people's hearts. You can't change people's mind. And unfortunately, we just kind of have to learn how to communicate through that. I'm sorry, my hair's everywhere, just crazy. But we have Halloween coming up. We have a cute get-together for Halloween that we are doing. It's nothing crazy, but like we're meeting at a park with just a couple of moms, my best friend, and my sister in Christ, and we're gonna meet up and have our children just play together and do some arts and crafts. So that's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for that. I'm super excited for that. Also, our church is doing something for Halloween, so that's gonna be I don't know how it's gonna be. We'll see how it is. Oh, she's trying to scare me because she knows I don't like bugs.
And you just used the spray one last time.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. We're gonna head home. I need to head home because we're gonna make some dinner. Babe's probably on his way back right now. But I really appreciate a lot of you. Y'all are just so sweet, and I really am like shocked when you guys tell me I'm just this patient person, and I'm like, I'm not, but I'm right there with you, and I give you a hug. I give you a hug. You guys are amazing. I'll be doing another vlog later. I kind of want to do like a live, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. But have a really good night. It was fun talking to you. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Praying you all have a blessed evening. Good night guys. Love you. Bye. Hug on it.